Hello guys and welcome to our channel. In this video we are covering the common issue with the Volkswagen e-Golf and AC charging during rain or in wet conditions. If you are experiencing a no charge and a red static or blinking light like this one, while at the same time being able to charge DC fast charging, it's a big chance that you have a faulty gasket in the charging port. This gasket is not water resistant over time and will absorb moisture. Hang along and follow the step-by-step guide to change the gasket. First up, let's get the car up in the air. You can use jack stands if you don't have access to a lift also, that's perfectly fine. Let's remove the connections on the 12 volt battery. I'm also doing earth point just for good measure. Then remove this connector for the high voltage system. You have to separate this one in order to shut down the high voltage system out to the charging port in the back. Like that. Remove the wheel. Then we can start to remove the inner splash shield. It's held on by a numerous of Torx bolts. Some of them more rusted than others. Then we are removing this bracket that holds the high voltage cables and also a connector that goes up to the charging lid. Next up, let's remove this charging lid. Held on by one Torx here. Just pry it out and you can remove the entire inner section of the lid and also the lid itself. Behind the lid we have three Torx bolts that hold the charging port to the chassis. Then you can unclip the high voltage cable that is clipped to the chassis for better access. Then we are removing the Torx bolt for this plastic clamp and also the Torx bolt for this drain plug. Removing two Torx bolts for this bracket surrounding the charging port. Just slides off like this. Just blow it out with some compressed air to remove all dirt and debris. Then you can cut 3 zip ties holding these cables going into the rubber dust boot. And then remove this plastic clamp. Be very gentle when you try to pry this open so you don't crack it. And then we are removing this rubber dust boot. Just loosen it up and pull it all the way back for better access. Then we are removing the motor for the locking pin. It's held on by 2 Torx screws. And also be sure not to drop this little gasket. And then we are removing this cable relief strain. It's held on by 3 Torx bolts. And some zip ties. And 2 more bolts on the end. Then we are removing this outer plastic housing. It's held on by 3 Torx bolts. Then you can gently pry this plastic housing off. Here you can see the factory gasket. Just remove the bigger piece and the smaller piece here. Then you clean up the pins and just reinstall with a new gasket. Then you can push this outer plastic housing on again and do everything in reversed order. When you are starting up the car again for the first time, you might experience some warning lights or fault codes due to the battery that has been disconnected. So it might be necessary to use a diagnostic tool to remove the fault codes. That's all, folks. Thanks for watching. We sell this product on our Norwegian website EBTEK AS. And feel free to like and subscribe this video. Bye!